is so annoying. I have like safety pins on it, but they're not strong enough to hold it, so I have to like hold it in my arms. This is ridiculous. What a day I've had. Yeah. So it's our first and only full day in Dublin. So I'm really gonna try to make the most out of today. I really want to hit the markets. That's like my big thing. I love markets. I love a good market. So I really want to go there. Maybe some good food, and then maybe some like museum. We'll see. I just hit my head on the ceiling because I didn't realize how close it was. I'm having so much fun in Ireland, guys. So much fun. So I am currently exploring Dublin by myself. I was with a group of friends, but we just split up because there were different things we wanted to do. And so I've basically been exploring Dublin by myself today, which has been kind of scary, but kind of also really exciting, like that I'm able to do it. I'm currently at the St. Stephen's Green Shopping Center, and it is so beautiful. Oh my god. So we're walking in Dublin, all by myself again. And I feel pretty good about it. I don't feel like I am on the risk of getting lost or hurt or pickpocketed. But maybe that's me being overly confident. Okay, so I'm alone in the hostel right now, and I have never actually stayed in a hostel before. I didn't know what to expect, and since I'm creating a vlog that I'm going to upload, I think it would be useful to share what a hostel is kind of like, just so that someone else might get an idea what it's like. I'm really lucky though in this situation. I'm traveling with 3 other girls, so it's 4 of us, and this hostel room is for 4 people. So it's kind of working out like a hotel room where the room is kind of just ours. There's no stranger here with us. But now I know what to expect if I ever do stay in a hostel and there are strangers in the room, what it's kind of gonna be like. So I'm gonna give a little tour. So here's the door. We do get a peephole, which I do really like, because the last hotel we stayed in didn't have a peephole, and I didn't like it because, I mean, even though no one came knocking on our door, there was still like that worries. There are 4 little lockers. They, at least in this hostel, they don't come with their own lock. So if you do want to lock it, you have to purchase one or bring your own. But, you know, since it's just the 4 of us in here and we kind of trust each other not to touch each other's stuff, we haven't been using them. I've been told that most hostels don't give their own locks. You have to buy one or bring your own. So if you don't know much about hostels, basically you are paying for the bed, not the room. So there are 4 beds here and each person gets a bed. Like I said, I am lucky that I am traveling with 3 other people, so there's 4 of us. So it coincidentally worked out that this space is basically like a hotel room for us. There are 4 bunks. I'm in this top bunk here, and so I'm gonna show that to you guys. This ladder freaks me out every single time because I'm always scared to fall. Oh, I completely forgot to mention this view. Oh my god, let me show you. I actually am very happy with our view, especially for it being a hostel. I don't know, I didn't expect to get a nice view. And you guys will find out. I'm gonna include it in this video, or at least some of the disasters that I went through. But after that disaster I went through to get into Dublin, the nice view, honestly, I needed that. So I'm really glad we at least have a nice view. So I did not film myself going up those ladders because I was scared that I would fall. So this is basically what my little bed is like. It's like a little bunk bed situation. We all get curtains, which I actually love. It actually does block out a lot of light, and I don't know, I'm always very self-conscious because I tend to stay up a little later, so I'm very self-conscious about the fact that the other people I'm traveling with might not want to stay up that late, and so I always feel bad when like they're trying to sleep and I have one lamp on because I'm reading or journaling or something. But I like that we have curtains so we can shut people out. It gives you privacy. If I was staying in this hostel with strangers, I would love a curtain because I can shut myself out of people. I do really like it because it's like a little cubicle. It's like a little cubby. I have like a little lamp here. Okay, basically I have this main light, which I'm gonna turn off in a second and you're not gonna be able to see me. That's my big light. But if I want to turn this off so that I can be more quiet, I have that. And then up here I have an outlet, and then we have like a little ledge so I can rest stuff on, and then I even have like a little basket. Super convenient, super nice. And then I just sleep. Oh, and then I also have these little hooks like at the entrance of the bed, which I do also kind of like because I hung up a little purse there, and in my purse I had like things that I might need, but I like at night, but I also don't really want to put on this little limited space I have. I know that I don't have this isn't a very accurate experience of what a hostel is like, since I'm sharing it with 3 other people that I know, so it's basically acting like a hotel room, but I do really like this hostel. I am currently staying at Clinkylar, I will say it here, and I'm saying it because I think it is a really nice hostel. I do really like it. It's in a really nice part of Dublin. It's like, I think it's more I feel like it's in the middle of everything important, so I'm able to walk to everything I need to go. I was in Edinburgh like a few days ago, and the hotel that we stayed at was really nice, but it was like a 20-minute walk from everything. Meanwhile here, I'm like a 5, 10, 15-minute walk from everything that I want to go do. They said they have events going on so that you can meet people, really cool. They have like I think they have like a little, I haven't bought food from there, but I think they have like a restaurant and they have drinks downstairs. I just kind of like how everything here is set up. Now let's dig in on what happened to me trying to get here. So basically, I'd like to think that I'm a very responsible person who's very diligent on keeping her stuff in track. I tend to be the mother of the friend group. That's me. I'm the one who's like, you have a passport, you have this, right? You have this, right? And I'm the one who's like always turning around, like to make sure no one's getting left behind in the group. So the fact that this happened to me feels so out of character. Basically what happened was I was not allowed to leave or enter the country of Ireland for a solid hour because I lost my passport. Now, like I just told you, I'm the type of person who's very diligent about her stuff. I'm like the one who's checking her passport every 5 seconds. So the fact that I lost it is so out of character. So basically what I'm pretty sure happened, I will never get confirmation on this, but putting the pieces together, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. I had my passport in my coat pocket and I sat down and the coat pocket leaned and the passport slipped out and I didn't notice. And the reason I didn't notice was because at the same time, my backpack zipper broke. Mind you, I was flying on Ryanair. I could only have a backpack. I didn't have any carry-ons. So all of my stuff was in that backpack. That backpack had 3 bags. The biggest bag is where like most of my stuff was. The biggest bag zipper is what broke. So I could not close my backpack. So I was there trying to figure out how to transport my stuff. And I wasn't focusing on, is my passport still in my pocket? So that's why I slipped up and I just didn't catch it. And I didn't realize until I was walking in the airport with my backpack like held like a child because it's broken. Walking in the airport, we were walking to immigration and customs, and my friends start talking about how they're excited to get their passport stamps. And then I'm like, I should double check that I have my passport on me. I look in my pocket. It's not there. What do you mean it's not there? So I'm like, I quickly go, wait guys, stop, like let's pull aside. So we pull over, I like start looking through all my pockets, I start looking through my jean pockets, my coat pocket, my backpack. It is not there. What do you mean? Oh my god, dude, I was so stressed. No, okay. And the reason that my passport was in my pocket was because they needed to see it right before I boarded the plane, so I wanted it to be easy access, just because I didn't want to be that person who starts digging through her backpack right when we're trying to board. I just wanted to get it out and done. I just forgot to put it away again, I guess. I don't know. It was a long day, dude. I'm sorry. What we do is me and my friend, we go back. We weren't even that far from the door that we came out of from the plane. So we go back there, and luckily we see the flight attendants that were on our flight coming out. And so I go over to them. I'm like, hey, I think I might have left my passport on that flight that I was just on. And they told me like, oh, we do like a clean, we do like a sweep through it after every flight. We did not find anything. However, the crew that goes on after us does another sweep through before the flight leaves. So if they find it, they'll report it to the lost and found. And I'm like, okay, where's lost and found? And they tell me it's near immigration. So I'm like, okay. So we walk back to my friend, because we split up. Two of my friends stayed where we were, and then me and my one friend came to the gate. Because my backpack was broken, remember? So I didn't want to carry that. And so I literally dump everything in my bag to try to find it. See, maybe I misplaced it. Maybe I just don't remember. It's not there. It's I'm so confident I do not have it. It was on that plane. So we go to immigration and try to figure it out. I speak to an immigration officer, and she, you know, obviously she can't let me through without my passport. And she asked me, she's like, you're traveling with friends, right? And because she sees them behind it. I was like, yeah. She's like, do they have their passports? I tell her, yeah. She's like, okay, what you can do is have them go through, because they can go through because they have their passports, and go to the airline office and ask for your passport. That's what they do. And they tell me that they don't have it. And I'm like, where else can it be? So part of me starts to wonder, maybe it never even left Scotland. That's where I'd come from. I was flying from Scotland to Ireland. Maybe it never left Scotland. But then I was like, no, because I had to take the passport to board the plane. It at least got through the gate. But then I was like, maybe in between the gate and walking to the plane it fell. But then I was like, no, because I had my passport in my pocket. What else did I have in my pocket? Hand sanitizer. And I remember thinking, oh, sometimes the air pressure in the planes makes like liquids kind of explode. And if it's gonna explode, I'd rather it not explode in my passport. So I moved my hand sanitizer to a different pocket so that it wouldn't go on my passport. So I remember having the passport on the plane. The passport made it out of Scotland. So where in Ireland is it? So I'm here stressed out trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to call people, but I don't have a UK number. So I can't make phone calls. I'm calling and it's just cutting out. So I'm like, I can't call the US embassy, I can't call the airport, I can't call anybody. So my friends, luckily, I'm able to text through WhatsApp. They're calling security, they're calling the Edinburgh airport, they're calling the Dublin airport, I'm trying to call the US embassy. It was a whole thing. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but it was a whole frustrating thing. Luckily, in the end, I'm able to get through, and I go to the airline office, and they give me my passport because they found it, and they never contacted me. My friends gave them my contact information. They never contacted me. They never sent me an email, but I gave them my friend's number since my number doesn't work. Never called her. Never contacted me. Oh my god. At least it's a story to tell. At least I have a fun story to tell. Frustrating part, I was stuck. I couldn't be like, okay, whatever, I'll just go back to Edinburgh and I'll figure out what to do. I can't leave Ireland without a passport. I can't enter Ireland without a passport. I was stuck in that airport. Like, at that point, I was in limbo. I can't do anything. Luckily, it all worked out. It's not the country's fault. I don't even want to blame myself. I kind of want to blame my backpack. But everything figured itself out. I'm in Ireland, safe and sound. I'm allowed to leave and enter the country freely and legally. And I'm actually leaving tomorrow. So. She's a traveler, bro. Oh my god, please, it's so close. She's a traveler! We got their customs. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we're flying back to England. And this is, I don't know, it's crazy that this is my life.